What's up, YouTube? Let's do the New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle for January 20th, 2026. Before we start, be sure to subscribe for more Sudoku videos like this. And if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, there will be a link in the description. So with that said, let's fill the grid. Okay, let's look at, let's see if we have the New York Times trick. Okay, the 9 and the 8 right here. So in this column, 9 and 8 have to go in these two cells. And then this is going to be a triple. So this is 1, 6. We need a 1, 5, and 6. So that's just 1 and 6, possibly 1, 5, and 6 here, and then just 5, 6 there. Now for the rest of the cell, or rest of the box, I mean, what do we have? We don't have a whole lot else looking in. So what I'll do, what could I do? So 7 in this column can't go in any of these cells or here, so it's in one of these two cells. And that'll put 7 in one of these two cells. The 5 and 5 here, so it's going to be a 5 in one of these three cells. The 6 and this 6, okay, so we have a 6-7 pair. We do have a 6-7 pair, right, because this 6 looks across. This 1, 5, 6 triple sees this cell, so this is a 6-7 pair. So now this box is down to 3, 8, and 9. Not counting the 6-7 pair. So this can just be a 3 or an 8. This could just be a 3 or a 9. And this can just be 8 or 9. I'm going to pencil 6s right here as well. 6 in one of these three cells. Okay. So I think that's all we're going to get as far as penciling this box out of that kind of the 8-9 pair. So I don't know. We'll keep an eye out for another variation of the New York Times trick. Yesterday we had 2 in 1 puzzle, so you don't always get that. You don't even always get 1. So I'm just going to scan and see what we get. We got 2 4s. Looking into this box, 4's in one of those two. 7's in one of these two. Down here, 3's in one of these two. 4's in one of these two. We can place a 1 right here. So 1 will be in one of these two. The 8's down here. 8's in one of these two. These two 8's look up. 8 is in one of these two. Two is going to be in one of these two right here. So that'll put 2 in one of these two cells. About this 5. 5's in one of these two cells. This 5 looks across, this 5 looks up, and so that's going to place a 5 right here. That removes 5 from that cell. 5 is still possible in these two cells. So I'm going to look at this column here. We need a 1, 2, 6, 9. So I'm going to mark that because it looks like down here 1, 2, 6, 9, yeah. So we have a 1, 6 pair in this row, so that's good. This could be 1, 2, 6, or 9. I'm just going to mark it since we're marking the column. And this can just be a 2 or 6 only. So 1's in one of these two cells. And actually 1 is in one of these two cells as well. This 1 looks up. So 1 up here is in one of these two cells. That's a lot of times with these triples, I overlook that fact that 1 is locked into these two cells within that triple. So with this 1 pointing down, we actually could have penciled these ones at the beginning. So anyway, we have this 1, 6. So let's think about that. That's actually going to put 6 in one of these two cells because we have this 6 looking down. 6 looks across, right? So now this can't be a 6. 6 is in one of these two cells, but it could still be here within that, within these 4 cells. So the other thing I'm going to do to follow up on that 1, 6 is look at the rest of the row. It's down to 3 other cells. So we need a 3, 4, and 7. So this one here can only be 3, 4. This could be 3, 4, or 7. This could be, I think this could be 3, 4, or 7 also. Okay. We have a couple of rows I noticed that are down to 4. So let's think about those. Like this top row here is down to 2, 6, 2, 5, 6, 9. I don't see anything there at the moment. This row here needs 5, 6, 7, 9. I don't see anything there either. So let's just keep doing some scanning because I don't think we really fully scanned anything. Well, not anything, but we didn't fully scan everything yet. You know, so let's see if there's some more relatively easy stuff here. Oh, see now 3. This can't be a 3. That's not correct to have that marked as a 3. That's only 4, 7. All right, 4. Okay, 4 is in one of these two cells. This is what I'm talking about here. I need to do some more of this. Make sure I got everything that I can pencil. So 3, okay, 3 does point. That's another thing about this triple here that I needed to follow up on and I didn't, is that within these 3 cells and within this box, 3 has to be in one of these 2 cells. So that's going to point along with this 3 over here. And 3, speaking of 3s, 3s is limited to these 2 cells. And 3 can go anywhere down here. So what about this individual cell? Let me think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be 5, 7, or 9. Oh. Oh, no. No, we already have an 8. I thought I saw a 7, 8 pair, but no, that's not right. All right, so down here, let's just make sure we got everything. We got 8s, we got 9s. Ones. Okay. So I think I am going to have to look more at like there may be a single in here. Kind of target a cell that sees a lot of digits. Or just think about these rows. Maybe revisit this one here. Let's just think about this. This is 5, 6, 2, 5, 6, 9. So we got 2, 5, and 6 right here in this cell. This is 2, 6, 9 in that cell. 2, 6, 9 in this cell. 5, 6, 9 in that cell. Don't see how that's helpful at the moment. We could also think about, no, the 6-7 pair is not doing much for these cells here. I mean, there's still a lot of possibilities. How about this box? I mean, this box has this X pattern here of open cells, so we need a 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. That's 3, 5, 9. That's 3, 7, 9. 2, 3, 5. That's just a 2, 3. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. And that's 2, 3, 5. Is there anything we can do with that? So we got 2, 3, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's think about this. This could be 6. That's the issue there. 4. Okay, let's move away from this. What's a good candidate to look for here? I mean, I might as well just mark this column since I was already focused in this area, just so I can know that this perimeter here is marked. So we need, this is going to be from 2, 6, just 2, 6, 1. Oh, it can't be 2. This cannot be 2. 2's point. We said that earlier. 2's point. So this can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be 6. It can't be 7, 8, or 9. That is a 6. Ah, that's real helpful. That's not, that is a 6 right there. That's not a 6. This is not 6. All right. We're down to 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop. So that's 3, 4, 5. What else do we need? 3, 4, 5, and 7. So 7's locked in here. That means this is not 7. That means 7 is placed in this box. Okay, that resolves the 7, 6 pair. That's not a 6 anymore. This is not a 6 anymore. 6 is in one of these two. 6 is also locked in somewhere up here in the same 2 columns. So that means 6 has to be here. We already had that penciled. Okay. I feel like that might have been one of the keys to the puzzle right here. I just have to follow up on everything. So this 6, for example, we want to remove 6 from there. We need a 3, 5, 8, and 9. So that's just 5, 9. I'm going to pencil this 3, 5, 8, 9. That's just 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 7. I'm going to try to do this actually without marking everything up. So we removed 6. I shouldn't have had 6. I don't think I should have had 6 penciled there to begin with. Okay. So here we have 5, 6, and 9. So this is just 6, 9. This is 5, 6, or 9. Okay, come on now. Two and 6. Oh, this 6. This cannot be 6. Six is in one of these two. Okay. How about here we got 5. Oh no, 5's in one of these 3. All right, what can I focus on here? 6, 3, 4, 7. Oh, these can't be 3. These cannot be 3. So we have a 5, 9 pair. I always forget about these pointing candidates when I'm penciling stuff in. Not always, but a lot of times. So this is a 5, 9 pair, which means this has to be 2. That's a 3. That's a 4. That's a 5. Now we have a pair here, which is going to be 3 and 7. That's going to point up here and place this 3. And now we have a 5, 9 pair in this column, making this an 8. This is 2, 5, 9. That's 2, 9. That's 2, 5, 9. Okay. 7, 1, 3. Did I place anything here that I can follow up on? We got 8s in one of these two cells here. Uh, 5. Yeah, 5 has to be in this triple, and there's 2 5s looking in now, so that's a 5. So this is 1 and 6. This is a 1. 2, 9 makes this a 6. Okay. This can't be a 4. This has got to be 7. This is going to be 3. That's going to be 9, 8, and... Oh, hold on. That's going to be 3 right here. This is going to be 9, and this will be an 8. Almost messed that one up. This is going to be 5 and 9. So this is not 5 anymore. Let me just double check with 5s. Yeah, 5 has to go right here. This is going to be a 6. That's not 6. This is a 1, 8. A 1, 8 pair. This is a 2, 4, 9 pair. Or 2, 4, 9 triple, I mean. Let's see. Up here we can place an 8. That's going to make that a 9. Okay, down here, let's look at this box. We need 2, 4, and 7. So the 7 is placed right here. This is 2, 4. This is going to place 4 right there. This is going to be a, not a 2, so we need a 1 and a 5 up here. It's going to go like that. 1's in one of these two. This can't be 5 anymore. It's going to be 2 and 5. This is going to be a 2, 6, and what do we need here? A 2. This is a 1, 6, right? So it goes like that. That resolves the 1, 8 pair. This is going to be 2 and 7, or not 2 and 7. Looking at the row, 7 and 9. Okay, down here we can resolve this 3, 7. That is going to place a 3 right here. The 7, 9 here is resolved. That's not 2. So we got 4, 9 left. Okay, so 4 is going to go, or 9 is going to go here. 4 is going to go here. And 2 and 4. That's going to be a 9. Do need an 8 right there, and this is going to be 2. We're left with 2 and 4. All right, nice puzzle today. Nice, challenging, New York Times hard today. I think the key for me was finding this 6 right here. So in the beginning of the puzzle, we did get our, I would call it a mini New York Times trick, where we had, what was it? This 9-8 right here was a pair right off the bat. So you can get that right away. Then I did some just scanning and got a little bit stuck until I found that 6 right here because of the pointing 2s that I had forgotten about. So that seemed to be the key to the puzzle today. So let me know in the comments how you did, and I'll see you next time.